It's Danielle with Danielle Awale Danny Planties, and this is my sunroom. So during this coronavirus, I thought I would just showcase what kind of plants I have and the kind of care and why I love them so much. This is a plant tour in the sunroom. It's a full glass sunroom. So behind me is the south window. I believe this is east and west and north. So let's get into it. So this right here is the PILEA Peperomoides, the one Peperomia PILEA Peperomoides. This one on the right is the mother, and then on the left is the baby that I took from the mother, and it has really just taken off. I gave it bright indirect light, and the little baby just shot up. This is my Peperomia obtusifolia. I went away on vacation to Nepal, and the leaves just kind of got all weird on me when I left. My mother was taking care of my plants, and I think she overwatered it, so it's just kind of recovering. But as you can see, there's little babies, and I'm sorry, I'm dealing with allergies, so just bear with me. Over here is my lovely begonia iron cross. I love the texture of the leaves. Let me go ahead and zoom in more on here. They're like polka dotty, prickly, a little bit hairy and fuzzy stems. And these are actually flowering for me. My first time seeing the flowers. So that's really cool. Let me focus, there you go. This is awesome. Even the flowers are furry. Let me get a closer shot. You can see the little fur on there. It's really nice. Dutchman pipes cactus. It's a jungle cactus. Love it. It's grown so much since I got it. It has not flowered yet for me, but one day it should flower. Over here is my Hoya Bella, getting bright indirect sunlight. These are two flowers from my Hoya Bella. Very nice. The first Hoya that bloomed for me. Hoya crinkly 8, because it has 8 crinkles in the leaves. As you can see there, I love that plant. Over here we have the Philodendron. Brazil. I love the fenestration in this plant. I mean, like, one leaf has so much character to it. And then now we're gonna go over here in the white shells. Okay, this is my Hoya macrophyllum. It has a lot of little babies growing from it. It likes it right here. This is a snake plant, Sansevieria, which is now a Dracaena family. I propagated from from leaf cutting, and it's actually finally growing. I have here Peperomia PIXIE lime here on the left. And then I have my Pothos Enjoy. I love the colors on that leaf. I have my Peperomia Red Edge, and I have my Peperomia Watermelon. This one's like a little bit alien to me. It's growing just so crazy and wild, but it has a lot of new growth there, as you can see. A lot of new babies coming out, which I'm so happy about. Then I have my CRASSULA Strayi, which is like a low light succulent. Then I have my carnivorous plant, the Penguicula starfish plant. See all the gnats it's eating? It's getting fed really well. And over here, one of my newer purchases from Walmart is the lemon lime philodendron. You can't really see the neon. Let me try to get that lighting. There you go. Philodendron lemon lime. Over here is the Peperomia green bean, or Peperomia Frasia or something like that. Sorry, I can't say it right. Over here to the right is a DIEFFENBACHIA reflection, which had spider mites, so it's actually doing a lot better now. So I'm really happy about that. And down here we have the HOYA carnosa Hindu rope. This is Peperomia versifeltii with the red backgrounds and the silver stripe down the middle of them. I love this plant. Over here is my new addition. It's been having here for like 2 months now. The Philodendron black cardinal. I got it from Walmart for 10 bucks. Over here is the CRASSULA fragrans. It has medicinal purposes, but not have yet used it. And it has a baby. And Peperomia ROSSO down below there. My little Zen Buddha fountain. And over here, coming back up, is my money tree. This is actually has a lot of new growth. So it likes kind of like medium to bright indirect light, which I just found out. Here's what I just repotted, which is my ANTHIRIUM ruffles. It was pretty root bound, and I just thought I'd just put it in a bigger pot. It looks like it is doing a lot better. Here I have my HOYA multiflora. It has a couple of the shooting star flowers there. As you can see, hopefully focus. Beautiful. Oops. Then down here, I have my zebra plant to the left, then a little baby ficus LYRATA. Then down there is my Ripsalis. Then I have Peperomia Carpentra. Something with a carpenter in there. 2 caladiums here, which really love humidity. I have my Ficus LYRATA getting some nice light. This is my silver dollar plant, and it's just been growing really, really well. And then back there is my croton, right behind the humidifier. Then I have two begonia maculatas, because I bought this one from Walmart. It wasn't doing so well, and I thought I'd buy another one because it was so cheap at Armstrong Garden Center. So it was like half the price, so I thought I'd just get another one. It loves humidity. My begonia Josephina, which is doing great, and I think I might have to repot it. This is my Philodendron PINNATIPARTITA. Has new growth, and hopefully I can put it on a climbing pole when it gets a little bit longer. There I have a Christmas plant. I forgot the name of that. You buy every time at Christmas. It's still alive from last December, so it's still hanging on. Then over here hanging, my hanging plants. I have here my Ruby Cascade. I have my String of Hearts, which is doing okay. I have a HOYA Curtsii and a HOYA Kentiana, which is growing really well. I was so happy because I thought I was pretty worried about that guy. I thought he was sick because he wasn't growing, but look at all these tendrils. And then I have here HOYA Lacanosa, which is giving us some flowers, hopefully soon. Curtsii. Then I have here rat tail cactus. Down here I have my Begonia Rex, Low Rider Alocasia, then a baby Philodendron Hope, which I had to repot because it wasn't doing well in its original pot. Then back here, I sometimes forget about these plants, is my ponytail palm. I've been training it to do in high light. It's been doing pretty good. Down here I have my spine cactus.
Isabella Moon
spine cactus. Then over here I have my sizzle frizzle plant. And back there I have a Pennyworth, SENECIO Pennyworth plant. Super cute, it's growing a lot. Over here I have my HOYA Carry-Eye, which is trailing really well. And there is a flower coming out, so I'm super excited about that. So this is another HOYA Carry-Eye that I have that flowered, and you can see the nectar is actually pretty sweet. Yeah. So juicy. And over here is my SENECIO vine, super succulent leaves. You might notice that in my Instagram. Down here is my oyster plant, and then my rickrack cactus, and then another succulent plant here, and another oyster plant. I love the dark undersides of this plant, that's why I bought it. Another ponytail palm that I don't know which one it is, but it is a succulent type. Let me move some plants over here so I can see the ones behind there. Down below I have a Peperomia Hope, which I love, a small little ragtail cactus. Cissus rhombutindifolia, a succulent plant. Another tiny little Peperomia triangularis or something like that. African tortoise plant. It's very cork-like on the base, and it doesn't like a lot of water. Over here I have a baby lipstick plant. I don't know if you can really see that. I love it when they're babies because then they turn like this. This is a curly lipstick plant that I grew from one cutting, so it's just taken off. I've got a HOYA obovata, a baby one. Then I have my big and huge monkey cups, which is eating really well. My normal ZZ plant, not the raven. Then a snake plant. Another baby alocasia lowrider that I got from the other plant. This one here is a Tetrasperma respitifora trying to come back with its new growth, thank God. And then down here is my Anthirium cobra. I just repotted and it's just growing really well. This is my Peperomia raindrop. A second respitifora Tetrasperma. It has new growth coming out. It's doing really well. Since I moved it to lower light, it was kind of getting stressed out with higher light. Over here I have my fire flash plant. It's a chlorophyllum mandarin plant. Over here I have my alocasia elephant ears. Not sure what kind of alocasia this is. It had spider mites and I just had to wipe the leaves off, so it's doing a little bit better. Over here I have my Monstera adansonii. My first Monstera adansonii that I bought. I moved it to lower light and it seems to be doing better. And here's my Monstera deliciosa. I grew this when it was a baby. I mean, the leaves were like this. And it's just grown in medium, indirect light tendrils, and it has another new leaf coming out. It had spider mites, so it's finally recovering from spider mites, and hopefully it does well. Back there I have my rubber plant. I love the color. Back here I have my dark goldfish plant. which doesn't have any flowers at the moment because it just flowered last month. And over here I have my HOYA pubic calyx, which likes a little bit lower light than other HOYA. Over here I love this plant, is my Syngonium arrowhead Go Glow. It could be named something else, but what I found what it is called Glow Go or White Butterfly Syngonium. And this is just trailing down, and actually my cissus discolor is attaching itself to the bottom of this. And here's my cissus discolor. Yeah, it's just a monster right now. My husband here, gonna hold it for you. Yeah, it's huge. It's the size of half his body. My cissus discolor just growing like crazy. Here's one of the leaves. I love this plant. It likes the dappled or medium indirect sunlight. And humidity wise, I keep it in this room and it gets pretty good humidity. Over here is my Hydra Helix plant that's trailing down. And I have my propagation station next to the western side of the sunroom. It gets bright indirect light. So I got a Burl's Marks propagation growing, a Tradescantia plant, another Burl Marks just trying to grow it bigger with more light, another trailing oyster plant, and then I propagated pearls, SENECIO string of pearls, and I got a tiny baby Ripsalis that I just took from one of my Ripsalis that fell off, and I thought I'd just stick it in soil, keep it moist, and it's growing little babies. How cute is that? Okay, so that's my houseplant tour for the sunroom, and the next time I see you we'll go inside the house, and I don't know how many plants I have inside the house, so we'll see how many, but I believe I have 96 plants in the sunroom, so it has natural humidity in here. I try to keep the windows closed, but it gets really hot, so the humidifier can run some more moisture. So in summer I do think I will open the windows up more. And so this is the sunroom. Thank you guys for watching.